Welcome. This is the story of a blessed nation, called Nigeria. Nigeria is a land of diversity and dynamism. Situated in West Africa, it is made up of over 250 ethnic groups across a sprawling landmass exceeding 900,000 square kilometers. The iconic green, white, green flag waves proudly, symbolizing the country's fertile land, natural resources as well as peace and unity. Nigeria operates a mixed economy, primarily driven by petroleum production and agriculture. While the naira serves as its currency, it is popularly known as the Giant of Africa. To the north, Nigeria shares borders with Niger. To the northeast, it borders with Chad. To the eastern front, it shares border with Cameroon. And to the west, it borders with the Republic of Benin. The Atlantic Ocean provides access to the global maritime routes of the blessed nation. Nigeria operates a mixed economy, primarily driven by petroleum production and agriculture, while manufacturing, services, trade, and transportation sectors thrive. It was a former British colony that gained independence in 1960, and became a republic in 1963. The Nigerian people are characterized by their warmth, hospitality, industriousness, and resilience, and are very talented. Gifted with green vegetation, river basins, fine climate, petroleum and a host of other mineral resources like zinc, coal etc. The British saw the business potentials in the black African nation when they sojourned to the land in the 15th century, and made it a trade zone, after conquering the people and became the colonial masters. Being a trade zone, the colonial masters exported all sorts of raw materials from the land, including slaves. On abolishing slave trade, raw materials like palm produce, cocoa, groundnuts, among others, became the exported raw materials. The business was so lucrative that foreign companies established in the land. At that time, the currency used in Nigeria was the pound sterling. The export business was very lucrative and characterized by free entry and exit that local entrepreneurs gradually got involved. As the economy started opening up, Nigeria became a very big market for import and export. Following independence in 1960 and republic in 1963, Nigeria experienced rapid economic growth fueled by the discovery of oil in commercial quantities in 1957, which significantly expanded its revenue base. The 1970s marked a period of prosperity that ushered in the disco fever and a booming Nigerian economy. Everyone was so groovy that the black nation thought of having its own currency. In the early 1970s, the Nigerian currency was changed from pound sterling to naira and kobo. The naira was very strong, and the economy was very buoyant. It was so buoyant that some people who went to study overseas got funded by their relatives who earned salaries, did petty business or farmed in Nigeria. People who traveled overseas to study surely came back home because home was much better. During that era, Nigeria was one of the best places to live in the world, as food was relatively cheap, there was constant power supply, there was freedom, justice and equality, there was security in the land, water supply was never interrupted, and the educational system was picking up. Foreigners sojourned in Nigeria, just like Nigerians desperately chase livelihood in foreign lands today. There was more than enough job opportunities for school leavers, artisans, and anybody who was willing to earn a living as an employee. People whose calling is to trade had a fertile ground for it. In fact, whatever economic pursuit one embarked on, flourished. The 80s hit like a bad hangover after a disco night out. The economy entered a bad shape. Not only did foreigners look elsewhere, but Andrews started checking out. Today, the Andrew checking out syndrome has become so alarming that it has gone past the mere checking out, to the Japa syndrome. Yes, as we speak, the average Nigerian, whether employed or not, will not stay 1 minute longer when the opportunity to Japa shows up. But come to look at it, are people running out of Nigeria to pick up money in the streets of other countries? No. They go there to work. In fact, they work their ass out to get the dollars. Trust me, they repatriate the dollars so made to their motherland Nigeria. Nigerians are home-loving people. Thus, it is obvious that making the dollars is about the main reason why people Japa. Yes, contemporaries bring in $1,000 into the country, they exchange it for well over 1 million naira, going by today's exchange rate, and making 1 million naira in Nigeria is an uphill task. But in the wake of this millennium, times changed. Thanks to the internet, the Nigeria millennial economy is very promising. This is because the dollars that people Japa to chase out there can be earned in Nigeria. Nigeria is blessed. How? Earn in dollars and spend in naira. The internet has made the world a global village. With the internet, you can earn legit money, dollars for that matter, while residing in Nigeria. The catch is that you earn dollars but spend naira. The only reason people believe that commodities are out of reach in Nigeria is that the people earn entirely in naira. If you earn in dollars and spend in naira, you will be much better than your contemporaries living elsewhere, who earn in dollars and spend in dollars, because you can conveniently afford the necessities of life much easier. Nigeria is blessed. Now, the almighty question is, what should one engage in to earn in dollars? In our subsequent videos we will take you through a whole lot of legit economic activities you can engage in to earn in dollars. Please stay tuned.